Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are the Lankan Railways.
And today we are in Mount Lavinia. We are back in Sri Lanka after more than 3 years. Our last 2 years, the pandemic got us happily stuck in India, but the world seems to be ready to open to travel again, and we couldn't miss the chance to visit again Sri Lanka. After spending our first 3 nights in Colombo, we wanted to visit some area not too far from there. Mount Lavinia, also known as Dehiwala, is the largest suburb of Colombo. It has all the convenience of the city, and at the same time it has some relaxed vibes with a large beach to enjoy any time of the day.
Morning, how are you?
Welcome to the villa.
We booked a few nights in the villa in Lavinia, a small hotel with 8 rooms. The hotel is located very near the beach. It has a small pool, good Wi-Fi in all the areas, and a cozy atmosphere with kind staff. And even a small dining area with a kitchen and a restaurant, which wasn't working due to COVID restrictions. Still, we could try the amazing selection of tea, and we could order delivery food and eat there whenever we need it.
So you're gonna view a room tour. Not much tour to do since it's just a room. We have a bathroom. It's not big, but it's good enough. And best of all, we have this little terrace to chill with a small table here, some beer at night maybe, and a little balcony that looks outside this quiet road that leads to the beach is there. We're gonna visit that later. Look what I'm seeing there. Alright.
Are you ready for some jump?
No jump.
No, this is too
I'm ready for some quiet swimming.
this is too thin. But it's very quiet and very cute swimming pool.
Alright, so we checked in.
The villa in Lavinia.
It's very nice, as you can see on the room tour. Now we're heading to the beach. We are starving. We need some lunch.
Yeah, it's already 3 p.m.
And Heiken did some homework. We found some restaurant that we hope it's gonna be open. It's very quiet though. I thought it would be more touristy. You can see some tall buildings and apartments and all, but this area is pretty quiet. Yeah.
And we're gonna have to cross the railroad.
One of the things we kind of missed, we didn't realize we missed from Sri Lanka, it's walking by the rail tracks, right? That feeling. And look at that, there's the beach. Oh my god. This is nice. Nice.
Look at the beach.
So I think this is the place that Heiken found on the Google Maps. I'm not sure if it's open, it looks pretty there, no music, no people.
I know. Wow, look at the view. It looks amazing.
There, in that quiet restaurant named Con Amor, which means with love in Spanish, we enjoyed a delicious prawns curry and a black pork curry. Man, we couldn't think of a better meal to start our days in Mount Lavinia. This Mount Lavinia beach is very nice. It's calm, it's quiet. You can see only a few locals and some tourists, and most of the business are not closed but pretty empty. It's a bit sad, but I think they will pick up. Yeah. Now it's about 4, almost 5. No, it's 5 p.m.
It's 5:20.
5 p.m. We are going back to the hotel for a second, and then later we might come back for a sunset and some dinner at night, maybe some showing you. Do you want anything? She says, do you want anything? Like, what? Anything. We eat anything.
Only thing. The only thing.
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy to get smoking stuff
Okay.
around here. At night, many of the restaurants set the tables outside on the sand facing the sunset and prepare the grills to feed the catch of the day to their guests. Mount Lavinia and the whole coastal area in Sri Lanka is famous for its seafood. We could not resist and tried some fresh fish, grilled king prawns and squid while sipping the national beer of Sri Lanka. Even though the bars and restaurants were not working at full capacity and trying to recover from the pandemic, attracting new visitors, the atmosphere of the whole beach at night felt very nice. No loud music, distant voices chatting and laughing, and the sound of the ocean in the background. Not bad at all. Today we are in Mount Lavinia here in Sri Lanka. It's time that we try some authentic Sri Lankan food. Exactly what I needed, because we wanted to sit outside, which is more breezy and all, but you know, it's noisy. Cars pass, there's some engine there, so things we have to do for YouTube is like sitting inside, and I'm sweating like a... So this is refreshing now.
The Angler is a family-run restaurant located not far from the main beach. It is specialized in seafood dishes and rice and curry, the national dish of Sri Lanka. But what makes the Angler so unique among many other restaurants in Mount Lavinia is that they prepare the food in the most homemade possible way. Even from the table setup and the decoration of the place, it feels like you entered a home and you're going to be treated with a wholesome meal. The first time we came here, we tried the rice and crab curry, which took us straight to heaven.
Wow. Look at this amazing Sri Lankan rice and curry, this time with crab. This is massive. Oh my god, this is for one person. Supposed to. This is amazing. Just broke this. Very nice. Wow.
It's massive. I'm so excited.
This is no joke.
Oh my god. At the end, the ginger touch. This is one of the best crab I've ever tried, really, in my life. Wow. So juicy and tender.
You get the legume crabs, not so tasty, right?
This is amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, and the meat and the sauce, very interesting. So nice.
But after many days eating seafood, we also wanted to try something a bit different. So we went for the chicken curry and the prawns curry.
Spicy, though?
Yeah.
Many times when we go to a restaurant, we might ask if we can take a look at the kitchen to see how they prepare the dishes and what interesting ingredients they use.
This smells so good right now.
Of course, entering a kitchen of the restaurant is not always an option, but the couple running the Angler were kind enough and accepted us inside their kitchen where the magic happens. We can learn so many things from seeing how they cook the local ingredients. For example, they don't use any oil to cook the curries and vegetables. They are all cooked with coconut milk, no oil at all. The only oil used on that meal was the coconut oil to fry the papadams, these tasty and crispy flatbread made of black bean flour. The recommended way to eat Sri Lankan rice and curry is to put them all together in your plate and mix them as you want. Usually in a Sri Lankan rice and curry, you will have rice, which can be also red rice, dal curry, which are the yellow or orange lentils cooked in spices, and a couple of different vegetable curries. This time there was okra or ladyfingers and green beans.
Oh man, this dal is amazing.
But depending on what's good and fresh in the market, you might end up getting some different curry like beans, potato, pumpkin, mixed vegetables, or even fruit curry like pineapple, jackfruit, or our favorite mango curry.
I told the cook not to hold on the spice because we're used to spice, we like spice. I don't know if it's gonna be very spicy or not.
Rice and curry can be fully vegetarian, but most restaurants have meat options such as chicken, beef, pork, and also seafood, fish, prawns, and crab.
I think there's some ginger in here. Garlic for sure. Look at so many curry leaves. I was telling Hechim that right behind her, right there is this curry tree. Massive.
Then you also have the coconut sambor, which is fresh ground coconut mixed with tomato and spices. Perfect to combine with a crispy papadam. Sri Lankan rice and curry might look simple, but the combination of all the flavors makes it such a special and delicious dish you can't get tired of.
You cannot miss this place if you come to Mount Lavinia.
And this is how we spend most of our days in Mount Lavinia, chilling by the beach, exploring around, and eating delicious Sri Lankan food.
You got my heart right on my chest. Make me believe you know the best. So on the bridge I stand about to end the fight, but then I stop.
Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and
Subscribe to our channel and make sure to hit the notification bell.
see you next time. Bye.
Bye.